Greetings, my people. Anna Renee, your love power goddess, on Saturday, May 11th, I think, at 11:20 in the a.m. And I want to bless you and give you love, peace, joy, and happiness, which you rightfully deserve at every stage of your development of your life. And you better take a hold of your love, okay, and your peace and your joy, okay, because ain't nobody gonna give it to you. You better take it for yourself. All right, my people, today I wanted to talk about something that has been on my spirit for a minute, and it is about menopause. About a couple months ago, I think it was, I did a video documenting some things that I had experienced concerning my menopause. I hate to take ownership of it because it's not mine, but I was experiencing it as though it was. But you know what? I have made a decision to change my whole mindset about it. And in that video, I was sort of talking about the fact that as I was going through, I was coming to new conclusions about it and determining that it's something that doesn't actually exist in reality. And even as I was coming to the conclusion in my mind in that video at that time, I was also thinking that what I was saying probably sound crazy to people. But at the same time, I'm truly believing it. And so since I made that video, I have been experiencing some things, and I have made a decision to change my mind about it. And in order to do that, I have been doing affirmations and just thinking differently about it. Recently, probably in the last couple years, I've been listening to, and you may know, may have heard of this particular person, Deepak Chopra. He's a doctor. I'm not sure if he's a surgeon or not, but he's a medical doctor. But at the same time, he has a metaphysical way of viewing the world, which comes from his background, being that he is East Indian, and I think Vedanta, I think that's the name of their religion, or their whatever you call it, their practice. And in that practice, they believe in the metaphysical world and the metaphysical reality of life and spirit. And he merges all of that together. The research that he has done into quantum physics, I believe it's called quantum physics, his background in that culture, and his knowledge as a medical doctor. And they've come with all kinds of new understandings of things that our culture, our African culture, have known, and many native cultures have known all along, okay, about the physical realm and the mind-body connection and the spirit mind-body connection. And so with that background that he has, he's very well aware and very well versed, and he talks a lot about it too, and he breaks it down in a very interesting way. And I've been listening to him, and listening to him have been a blessing to me in that it has helped me to understand more. It has validated, that's the word I'm looking for, it has validated some things that I've been thinking about anyway. And so I have decided to really dig into this, okay, to go at it from a metaphysical, spiritual, mind-body connection type of way. Okay, so my people, this is what I want to say today. I cured my menopause without drugs. I don't have menopause anymore, my people. And I know that that sounds completely impossible. Let me say what it is. Let me try to break this down. I'm still going through my understanding of it, but I'm going to try to break it down, what I have experienced. And it's been an amazing experience. It's been a blessing, a blessed experience to understand that I have this kind of power, this kind of magic is available to me, that I can change my reality a whole 180 degrees. Yes, my people, it's power, and we all have it if we but just activate it, if we understand that we have it. And in this culture, anyway, number one, menopause. And this is, first let me say this, okay, I better say this because I don't want to insult anybody, okay. What I'm talking about here are my beliefs, my changed beliefs. This is me talking about my experience, and I'm not trying to force my idea, my understanding on anyone, okay? So this is just me talking. It's for me, and if you're interested, you can listen to what I'm saying, and if you're not, you can turn it off. Of course, we always have choice in that regard. So what I'm about to say is what I have experienced as it pertains to menopause. Menopause is a social program against women, okay? And as I said in that video that I did a couple months ago, we are trained at a really young age as women in Western societies to look forward with dread to this thing called menopause, where we're going to become inexplicably hot. We just get hot because we're older. When you think about it on the face value of it, it doesn't make no kind of sense. You just get hot because you're older. It's just, to me, it's stupid, okay? So we've been trained to believe that our bodies are just going to go haywire and we're just going to get hot, okay? And we can't do a whole lot about it except maybe take HRT drugs. It's always the drugs that's supposed to be the cure for everything. These drugs that, anyway. I believe that is a program that we are trained in because it's information that's widely well known to young girls. You can just ask about any young girl that you know, and she's definitely heard of menopause. She probably knows somebody who's in menopause. She probably believes that it's inevitable that you get menopause, and that you just have to deal with it, okay? And you just got to take the drugs that they give you, or you just have to become this raging bitch, angry, vicious, mean. She believes that because she's been trained to look forward to it, her own self, with dread, because most women are dreading it, okay? But like I said, it's a social program. It's a program that's placed on the minds of us through our media, from pretty much A very young age, as I said. Okay. For me, number 2, I wrote, it's a concept, it's not reality. If And this is how I came to the conclusion that it's a concept and not reality. If food, okay, because I've done some studying, and in some books they say that food heals it. Now, if food heals it, then can it really be real? If food heals it, then what we're saying, if we're saying that food heals it, then what we're saying is that most likely you're not eating properly, and that's the reason you have it. You're eating junk food, you're eating too much sugar, you're eating wrong, okay? And what you need to do then is to eat properly, eat more fruits and vegetables, drink more water, get more exercise, and just do what you know is right in terms of eating. Eat more raw, okay? Well, eating raw is something that we're supposed to do anyway. So if we were doing that anyway, then that means then that we wouldn't get menopause because we would be doing the right thing anyway, right? So if proper eating means that we wouldn't get menopause, then can there really be such a thing as menopause? You know what I mean, my people? What it really is an effect of not eating properly. That's what it is, okay? That they have given a name, menopause, to. If food cures it, then it doesn't exist if you're eating properly all the time. And in fact, in fact, I've done some reading where they say that in certain Asian cultures, the women don't even get menopause when they reach their mid-50s. And at the time that we get it here in the Western world, many Asian cultures, they don't even get it. And it also, the thing that I read also said that, and if they do get it, then they just need to tweak their eating, and it goes away within weeks. Okay. So this thing don't exist. It's an effect of not eating properly. Menopause. Okay. So anyway, number 3 on my list. If it's a concept, then I refuse to buy into it anymore. And this is me going in a mind spirit direction with it. I mean, that what I just spoke about was a food direction. Now I'm going in the spirit direction. If it's a concept, I don't have to buy into the concept, do I? I choose not to buy in. I don't want what they're selling me with menopause. So if I chose to not buy into it, then that means that I don't have to have it, right? If I don't believe in menopause, then I'm not going to get menopause. If it's not real, if it's a concept, if it's something that is in the mind, if it's a program that's been put into our minds from day one by our media, by our culture, people who don't hear the messages in the media over a lifetime about menopause and body just going haywire and wanting to be hot all the time. If they don't hear those kinds of messages, then they're not going to have that kind of a thought process going on in their minds. They're not going to be thinking about that. They're not going to be thinking about, oh my God, when I get to be 40 in my late 50s, my late 40s, my early 50s, I'm going to be sitting there burning up all the time, always getting hot flashes. They don't even think about that because they haven't been programmed to think about it. Our minds have a whole lot of power in terms of what our bodies will do, okay? And that's part of what I've been learning by listening to Dr. Chopra talking about the mind-body connection and all the research. What he does when he talks about it is he quotes research that has been done. One thing about this culture that we live in, if you happen to live in a Western culture, they're continually doing research on all kinds of different things. They know a whole bunch of stuff, okay? Because they constantly do research, okay? They constantly do experimentation on animals and on people, blind studies, double blind studies, placebo, all kinds of different things they do to learn different things. And they know stuff. They just withhold the knowledge of it pretty much from the general public. Okay. Because the big pharma, they won't be selling all of these hormone replacement therapies. Yeah. If we all understood that there's no such thing as menopause, and the body is not gone haywire because it doesn't produce the hormones that we needed when we were at a stage of childbearing, and now we're moving away from the stage of childbearing, therefore we don't need to have those types of hormone anymore in our systems, and our bodies are not producing them. The body's not going haywire, the body's not stupid, okay, and just breaking down and now needs artificial hormones, my people. But anyway, all right, if it's a concept, I refuse to buy into it, and therefore I don't believe in menopause, and therefore I'm not going to have menopause. Okay, I'm not going to, because it was put in my mind. It's something that's in the mind, so I'm going to reject it from my mind. I'm going to kick it out of my mind, okay, and therefore I'm not going to have the program of it anymore in my mind. It's a concept, it's not real. So where it fits in reality is in my mind, okay, in my belief system, okay. So I'm going to cleanse, purge that thing from my mind, okay. So if I believe, number 4, I was doomed to have it, I choose to stop believing. I'm not doomed to have menopause, okay? I don't care what age I am, okay? So, it's in my mind to change my mind, okay? It's up to me to change the way I see this thing that they are calling menopause, but that I am calling a lack of proper nutrition, a response, okay, a symptom of not eating properly. All right. I don't believe it, okay. Number 5, when I realized it was my thought, my mind, that generated my heat, because I believed that when I reached this age that I was going to be generating excess heat simply because I'm this age. When you think about that, though, my people, think about that. That's some weird stuff right there. My body is just going to get hot for no good reason because I'm this age, okay, and I'm 53. And my body's just going to break down and think it's hot all the time. When I realized that it was a thought in my mind generating this heat, which I believe is just my mind playing tricks on me. I think the Ghetto Boys sang a rap song about my mind playing tricks on me a long time ago. Okay, when I realized that it was just my mind doing that, then I also realized this, that my mind, I can reprogram myself. I can renew my mind. Be not ye conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renew it, okay? Make your mind new again. Deepak Chopra and those who believe in quantum physics say that we recreate our entire bodies over and over again, okay? We have completely new bodies each and every year. We already know as women, especially women, we know that the surface of our skin is being exfoliated every 30 days. We have a new surface layer of skin. That process, that means then that all this skin that's on my face today is going to be gone in 30 days from now. And a whole new set of skin is going to be there. That process goes on for every single aspect of our human bodies, everything. Our internal organs, not just our skin, our brain cells, our hair. We get new hair. We know this, right? New hair comes, okay? This happens for everything, okay? And this is what quantum physics teaches us. So, I can have new thoughts too. I can have a new way of looking at things. Okay, I don't have to believe the stuff that I believed yesterday, today, okay? I don't have to believe the program that was handed down to me without my consent yesterday. I don't have to believe it today, okay? I can change my mind, in other words. I can renew my mind, okay? I can reprogram my mind, okay? And put in my mind exactly what the hell I want in it, okay? Yes, my people. So, with that being said, sorry, my people, I decided that I'm not going to have this thing called menopause anymore, okay? In fact, I'm going to have a calm spirit, a balanced temperature in my body, and that's exactly what I have created for myself with some simple affirmations, okay? Whenever I felt like and this is always what happened too, whenever I got a hot flash, it was always, the thing that always happened before the hot flash was a thought about having a hot flash, okay? A thought about having a hot flash. This is what I notice, okay? In my backyard, when I'm out there busting my butt, doing all that gardening back there, my people, and my backyard faces the south, which means I get some straight on sun, okay? I'd be out there, it'd be hot, I'd be sweating, but I'm not having hot flashes, okay? I'm not having hot flashes, I'm just being hot naturally because I'm in the heat, working. You know why? Because I'm not even thinking about that kind of stuff. I'm not thinking about hot flashing and all that kind of stuff. But when I come home at night, go to bed, my mind would just, as a habit, a dumb habit, would just flow right to hot flashes. Just for no good reason, just flow there. Uncontrolled. Because I'm not steering my mind, okay? And the minute I think about having a hot flash is when I actually have the hot flash. When I think about having it, then I have it. And I realized this. If my mind could make me have hot flashes, and that's the power of our minds, that's the power of a program that they very well know, okay? When they program you, that's why there's so much TV programming, okay, so much commercial programming all around. They make you think what they want you to think, okay, and it's up to you to change your mind, which is a very simple process. But when I'm determined for myself, you know what, if my mind is making me have these things, then my mind can make me stop having them. It's as simple as that. If I'm having these things because of some thought about having them, then I can stop having these things based on thoughts of not having them, okay? If you understand what I'm saying, okay, my people. So I start doing these basic affirmations, okay? My body temperature is calm and cool and balanced. I am calm, peaceful, and in balance. My body temperature is balanced. I would always say things like that when that would happen to me. And not too long not too long. This process only took me about a month, okay? And I read somewhere that it takes 30 days to create a new habit. It really only took me a month. My mind snatched that program quick, fast, and in a hurry, man. And I stopped having hot flashes. I started noticing that my hot flashes were lesser and lesser and fewer between, okay? Fewer and farther between. It got to this point where even if I was about to have a hot flash and I thought about it and I was going to have one, and I just think, automatically I start thinking, I'm cool and calm. And my mind would flow away from that whole scene before I even realized what I used to do is this, my people. I'm sorry, this is going to be one of those long videos of 26 minutes. This is what I used to do. When I did those affirmations, I would watch my body. I would just sit in calmness and watch my body's temperature drop all the way till it dropped. And that process probably took about a minute. And then the heat would disperse in my body and it'd go away, and then I'd be back to calm. But when I start doing those affirmations, I had gotten so used to doing those affirmations that my mind would flow. I'd be in the middle of doing I'm calm, I'm peaceful, my temperature is balanced type affirmation. My mind would flow to another topic before I even realized whether or not the temperature is going away. And before I know it, when I remember again, I'm not even hot no more. In other words, my mind is renewing itself and it's not focusing in this ridiculous way on this thing called menopause. Okay, my people? In other words, it's coming to a new understanding of who I am. Okay, my mind is recreating. Okay, I am a woman who does not have menopause. Okay, I don't buy into that program. I don't accept that program. I don't have it. And because I believe that, I don't anymore. Okay? And when I do have a hot flash, I can't even say it's a hot flash. It's a good 30% of what it was. Okay? In other words, maybe 30%. The amount of hot flashes I used to have, I only have 30% of those hot flashes now, okay? And the temperature that I used to reach in heat, where I was like, whoo, have to go stand in the refrigerator kind of stuff when I first started, okay? To now, at least 30% less hot. I don't even get hot like that no more, okay? I don't end up having to, doing all this stuff. I don't even do that no more. I just feel heat, and then my mind flows on to something else, and next thing I know, I'm back to normal. It's a program. It's not real. It's not real, my people, this whole thing. And so, my ladies, I'm speaking to you, my ladies, up in my age bracket, okay? Or even younger, because I've heard of some women having it hecka young, okay, in their 30s, already having hot flashes. That tells me that the program is being pushed even harder, okay. These people who push these programs, okay, know what they're doing. They understand the power of the body, okay. But they program us to lead us, to lure us down the negative path, the path of ignorance, the path of that path where you just conform, okay, to what it is they want you to believe and think, okay, rather than you going down the path of self-understanding, self-knowledge, okay, understanding of your own body, okay, your own body-mind connection, your own spiritual connection. They want you to go down this path, okay. They understand, okay, they understand that we have the power, okay. That's how they are able to manipulate it, okay, because they understand we have it, okay. So my ladies, consider that there is no such thing as menopause. This is just my opinion, okay? I'm just speaking opinions here, okay? It's something that I'm serving, and you can take it or leave it, okay? So, when I did, number 6, when I did the affirmations, the heat went away. And I'm not having those. It used to be, and you can go and look at my old videos, okay? Not even that old. In the last 8 months period of time. And every time I'm talking about a topic, here I come with my fan. Here I come, you know. I'm up here believing, well, I'm talking these deep topics, so that means that I gotta have a hot flash. And so there it is. I end up having a hot flash. I gotta pull out the fan. Oh my God! You know, that was some BS. Okay, that was some straight BS. Okay, that was a program. Okay, I latched onto the general program, and then I expanded on it with that. Okay. Oh, because I'm talking about certain types of subject matter that caused me to have a hot flash. It's all crazy, my sisters and my brothers too, okay? For those who are interested in knowing how her body works, okay? My people, we have got to take control of our lives, okay? Our minds. We have got to understand the power of our minds, the power of that connection. Our minds are connected directly to spirit. Our minds are spirit. We are one with spirit. We are spirit, okay? And by being spirit, we are all powerful, okay? We are connected with God, okay? And we are alchemists. We are magicians, okay? We can do anything we want, okay? We have the same capacity as God, but as some say, on a much lesser degree. We are able to do everything. We have that magic, but we can't do it on the same scale that God can do, okay? That God does it, okay? As one person stated, put it like this: there's the ocean, and then there's a drop of water. The drop of water has all the qualities that the ocean has, but you can't take a bath in a drop of water. I like that analogy. So we can do it, but on a much smaller scale. We can do it within our own selves. We have the power within our own selves, okay? And so, with that being the case, I cured my menopause. I don't have it, okay? I'm talking this heavy topic. In the past, 6 months ago, I would be with the fan right now, okay? One thing I couldn't do, I couldn't sunbathe no more, okay? With this idea of this thing called menopause. False concept, if ever there was one, okay? False concept. Anyway, my people. Yes, this is Anna Renee, your love power goddess, with all attitude, declaring and decreeing that there is no such thing as menopause, okay? It's a false concept, okay, my people? And for me, in my spirit, okay, I refuse to accept it or buy into it. I am not going to live out my life with this false concept of menopause being controlled by my temperature, my body falling apart on me and getting stuck on the hot position. It's so stupid when you think about it from a different perspective. It just sounds crazy. My body is stuck on the hot position. Why not the cold? Why don't I just get cold on? Anyway, my people. I cured my menopause without drugs. The only thing I used was the power of my mind and my connection to the Most High, okay? I believe that I have the power, and therefore I have the power, okay? And if it works for menopause, it can work for anything. Anything. And if it can work for anything, that means we are all powerful, okay? So my people, peace and blessings to you. Go out and make your life whatever the heck you want it to be, because you have the power to do it.